Good morning, everybody. Welcome to La Cucina. I'm your host, Pasquale. Today, we're going to make a very simple and quick recipe that my mom used to make, my grandmother used to make. Everything I do is about where I come from. Let me lift this up a little bit. We're going to make, usually, what we do, the pickle braca you saw before, you have to drain the water from the peppers. You have to make sure that there's no water in it, because if not, it can alter the content. It can ruin everything if there's water in it. Now, when it comes to mushroom, though, you can dry your own mushroom, or if you're lazy like me, you buy it from the store. So what I have here is oyster mushroom, and I gotta put my glasses on because you can see this thing keeps going down. Mannaggia la miseria. Much better. So, my little iPad over there, the stand, keeps lowering itself by itself. So guys, dry mushroom. This is the mushroom with the oyster mushroom. So I'm mixing it up because I couldn't find everything that I wanted. I like portobello mushroom, but I couldn't find it. So this is shiitake mushroom. We'll mix it all up. Look how beautiful. All dry already. It saves you a lot of work. Because if you have to dry it yourself, if you don't have a dehydrator machine, you have to put it in the sun. But here, it rains all the time, so it's not summer yet. And this is the portobello mushroom. So we'll move this stuff around. And so, but what do you do with the dry mushroom? We have to, first of all, turn them not dry anymore. We're going to make them wet. How we do that? So, vinegar. White vinegar on the mushroom. So we do this first. This is white vinegar. And then I put white, and F wine vinegar mixed together. So what I'll do is give it a different flavor. Now, we're going to leave this in the vinegar for about an hour and a half. An hour and a half, it depends. Usually an hour is safer because you don't want too much vinegar flavor on it. And what you do is once in a while, you have to press with with the spoon, make sure that all this mushroom, they get nice and soaked. So once you leave them for like 1 hour, don't do more than that. Because when you do sun-dried tomato, you want to leave it a little longer. But when you do mushroom, you want to have a little lighter taste. You don't want to have it too vinegary. It will not ruin the taste of the mushroom. But 1 hour is plenty. So this is what I do. I leave them in here because they get nice and soaked. And then we're going to strain in the colander, squeeze them up a little bit. Then we're going to come back. We're going to mix them with fresh parsley, garlic, and hot peppers. So, and we're going to put this into jars and cover it up with olive oil, just like we did the pickle braca. The only thing is a different system. But this is takes 1 hour to do. An hour and a half when you come back and squeeze them and do this. It's more the waiting at the rest. It's like 5 minutes to prep. So it's very good because, in the summertime, we usually make it in the summer in Italy, and then we'll consume this in the winter. And we are in the winter now anyway. So once in a while, just go in and press it. So, you make sure that, they're all wet. There's nothing dry in here. And it gives a nice flavor. Some people put in water and vinegar, mixed together. I like all vinegar because sometimes the water can ruin the content of when you put them in a jar. Because when you put them in a jar, you mix oil, and then there is vinegar. It's okay with the oil. And we all know. We eat salad. But if you put water in it, sometimes it gets, you know, it pushes the olive oil up, and then the bottom stays in the water. And they get moldy, and it ruins everything. It happened to me once. I would never do it again with water and vinegar. I just use the vinegar and that's it. I like to mix the two vinegar, the red and white, because it's nice. I like the wine vinegar taste. But I don't want to do the whole thing like that. Just very easy, very simple. If you guys like mushroom, believe me, you'll love this. And I mix them all up, you know, like different kind. Usually I use portobello. I couldn't find them many. I only found one bag, and you know, it was not enough to do this, because I need to do a couple of jars for myself. I really do enjoy this. And also I make the sun-dried tomato, which you guys saw my video. I have the video on it with sun-dried tomato. You can do this with mushroom. You can do this with sun-dried tomato. You can do this with eggplant. Eggplant is delicious. And the eggplant is, once they, like the mushroom is small, but the eggplant, if you get the long one, they're already dry, unless you dry yourself. If you don't have a dehydrator machine, what you do is you slice very thin, like this thin, the eggplant. Then you put them on a grill in the oven on 200, you know, the lowest setting. You put a little salt on it, and you leave it there. It's almost like you're making jerky. And you leave it there for 8 hours, 6 to 8 hours, you know, and it takes a long time. I go to the store, I buy them dry. And then exactly the same procedure. When you soak the eggplant though after, and then you put them in the colander, you drain it, it's nice because you push it down, but then you put it on a board and slice them, almost like strips. And then when you put them in the jar, mixed with the fresh garlic and fresh parsley and the hot pepper, when you put them on the bread, mamma mia, delicious. So guys, I'll see you in an hour and I'll show you how we're gonna do this. Actually, 50 minutes, because I'm talking for 10 minutes. See you soon. Ciao a tutti. Okay, so about 45 minutes pass. I'm gonna take them out because sometimes, you know, you don't wanna keep them too long because they're beautiful dry, but now they're nice and wet. So I'm gonna put them in the colander. I'm gonna strain it, and then I'll be back in 2 seconds to let you to show you what I do. Hush bit. Okay, we're back. This is mushroom sott'olio, mushroom with oil and pepper and fresh parsley, fresh garlic. So I put them in there. I put them in a strainer, and I already press it in the sink. But look, I do it again. So you take more of the vinegar out, and believe me, they're delicious, beautiful, beautiful, just like that. So now we can use this. So we can use your hands. You have clean hands. That's all that matters. You're gonna eat it by yourself, right? With your family. So what I'll do is this. Oh, I put in the diavoletti. Diavoletti is the, where are they? Come here. Diavoletti are from Calabria. I ordered from Calabria on Amazon. They got here yesterday, and I couldn't wait to use them. It's a hot pepper, Calabria, from Calabria. So I put 2 in here and 2 in this jar. So you can use your hands, guys. You have clean hands, use it. And that's it. Now, 1 garlic clove, a little bit of fresh parsley, and then you go back and do it again. It's probably going to give me maybe 3 jars. I don't know. We'll see. Clove, parsley, and now that's it. So you have 2 layers of garlic and the parsley, and then you put in more mushroom until you want to. Oh, this 2 jar will be fine. So I'm putting it here, and now what we do is we have to make sure, just like the pepper, that everything's got to be in the oil, submerged in the oil. Okay, so let's do it quicker. Beautiful. Now, just like we did with pico-brac, I'm going to leave this open overnight because you don't want this to regurgitate. So what happens is, if you close it and air builds up, it might break the jar. So you don't want that. So you want to make sure that this is all covered with oil. Now, probably by tomorrow morning, it might be a little less oil because it's going to settle, right? See how beautiful they are? I put them right here next to you so you can see. Same thing with this. I got the little hot peppers. This in here. Now we put 1 garlic clove and a bunch of parsley in there. Fresh, I'm doing fresh, everything fresh. And it's almost over. Beautiful. Let's put the rest of the garlic and the parsley in. That's it. And whatever mushroom is left over here, on top. So one jar is bigger than the other, but it's okay. There's more mushroom. Okay. That's it. So easy. Very easy, guys. And this, you leave it just for a week. After 1 week, you can even eat already. And how do you eat this? Oh, make a little toasted Italian bread or bruschetta and just put this on top of it. Or just fresh bread. Just regular fresh bread. Beautiful Italian fresh bread. And look at this. Beautiful. You can enjoy it. So, this is mushroom in olive oil with garlic, fresh peppers. Just took 45 minutes to put it in the vinegar. Soak it in the vinegar for 45 minutes. Now let it be outside like this. Don't put the lid on it. Do not put the lid on it until tomorrow. You leave it out all night. After all night, you know, sometimes the little bubble is going to settle. You're going to see probably the olive oil is going to settle a little more. So you put extra olive oil on it. Make sure that the mushroom are covered completely. If not, they're going to get moldy and you're going to throw them out. Once you taste this, you put the comment on my video and let me know how do you like it. This is simple, and you can do, like I said before, mushroom, eggplant, sun-dried tomato, everything that is dry on the vegetable side, stuff like this. All winter long, you're gonna enjoy it. I made 2 of them now. This, just put it on a piece of bread, Italian bread, slice it, put it on the toast, just put that on top. Mamma mia. I'm salivating already. All right, guys. So with that, the short video today, it's finished. And enjoy this video. I hope you like it. I hope you subscribe. Please subscribe to my channel. Share with your friends and family. Your support is very important to me. And I'll see you next time. Ciao a tutti.